Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see Vancouver going up against the Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And, Greg, these teams tend to control the game by controlling the glass.
Yeah, and that makes for a physical atmosphere, Kevin. There's going to be some bumping and grinding out there tonight.
Left side, Gordon. Outside, Griffin. That three off the mark. Mayo against Gordon. Mayo dishing to Gasol. Conley, the pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randolph. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Yeah, you know, that mid-range shot is still dangerous. It's clear Randolph has it going on from there.
Pass to Gordon. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew. That was going in.
To the middle. That one's in. His first shot this game.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Gordon. Green taking his time here. To the inside. And Gasol sends it back.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
With the step back. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second basket.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Right side, Green. High post shot. Jump shot is good that time. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Young. Conley with a wide open look. Off target with his three. Oh!
My goodness.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Covered by Conley. Randolph grabs the board. For Vancouver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Mayo kicks to Randolph. Pass to Conley. Outside Mayo. Gasol, a screen on Gordon. Mayo, the pass to Conley. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. They're getting their first look of the season at Vancouver in this one.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Young.
That's really the confidence that Mayo has in himself on display. Before he even receives the pass, he's preparing to shoot the pumpkin.
Covered by Conley and stolen by Mayo. Out to the right wing. Here's Randolph. And that one is off. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Gordon. Green kicks to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Griffin dishes to Jordan. Puts it up. The rebound by Gasol.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Outside Mayo. Randolph against Griffin. Pass to Conley. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now here's Griffin, and here's Gordon, defended by Young.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Cans it from downtown. He's got 14.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Jordan with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Carroll against Green. Carroll passes to Allen. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Into the lineup for Vancouver, number 33, Marc Gasol.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Knocked loose and stolen by Gordon. Outside Griffin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, way to finish the play. You can't waste those opportunities.
And Vancouver with the possession here, trailing by 5. Young outside. Gasol setting the pick for Young. And he lays it straight in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Guarded by Mayo. Outside for Jordan. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
So, what are you looking for, Clark, from the coaches in these early stages of the season?
I think part of it is you like to see coaches not be conservative. You want to see them taking some chances and risk. Fool around with the lineups a little bit. Mix and match combinations. Get creative with your game plans. Try something new and different. All of that could serve you well down the road.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Conley's checked in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Stolen by Randolph. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And he misses the fast break layup.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Over to the left wing. Griffin kicks to Green. There's Gordon with the three. Vancouver pulls it in. Randolph's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Mayo on the wing. Back to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Conley's got 6.
Dropping an absolute dime.
Clippers leading by 3. Over by Conley. Pass to Green. Now Griffin. Jordan with the screen on Randolph. Here's Griffin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Marc Gasol.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Both free throws good from Griffin.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Conley, the pass to Randolph. Bounce pass Young. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. He's covered by Randolph. Outside for Griffin. Young with the steal. Pass to Conley. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. Here's Gordon. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Conley with it. Outside Gasol. Right side Randolph. Here's Gasol. Lays it up off the glass. Gasol's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Grizzlies. Over by Conley. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here is Conley. He's got 6. Gasol on the wing. Back to Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Clock at 6. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gasol.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
They kick it out to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Vancouver trails by 6. Conley left side. Pass to Randolph. To the paint. Here's Mayo. And that one is hammered home.
And, you know, the leaping ability of Mayo, he really looks like he wants to tear the basket off on these dunks.
Clippers with the ball. Now Gordon. Covered by Conley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Randolph. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
18 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Conley. Back to Young. Now here's Gasol, guarded by Green. Outside Conley. The three sinks the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Inside, here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Well, we see him operate all around the court, but Gasol is at his best when he's throwing it down like that.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Takes it inside, and Griffin slams it in.
Terrific work off the screen.
There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Vancouver with some changes. Haddadi's checked in, and Damari Carroll subbed in for Zach Randolph. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Mayo. Just 5 to shoot. Young in the corner. Over Green. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Right wing. Griffin draws the double. A 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's Carroll on the wing. Defended by Griffin. Haddadi, that's good. Haddadi's got his second basket of the game.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Over by Conley. There's Green with the 3. Oh, good on that one. And it's Conley with the ball for Vancouver. They lead by 1. Outside Mayo. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Vancouver. They lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so here are the Clippers. Guarded by Vasquez. And the layup is good. He's got 22. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Number 21, personal foul, first team foul. Into the lineup for Los
So both teams making some changes here. the inbound, and he nails that one right through the net. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Vancouver shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Gordon. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Randolph a screen. Vasquez passes to Randolph. And it's Randolph with the jam.
Randolph knows the importance of staying engaged in alert, but man, what a surprise to see the big fella pop up and throw it down.
On the wing, Gordon. Pops it up for Jordan. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
For Vancouver, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And there's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Lionel Hollins just was talking to his team about what it's going to take down the stretch. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David. And here's Vasquez. Over in the corner, Allen. Misses the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here is Gordon. Jordan sets the pick for Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Holy cow! What a bailout!
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Vasquez. The Clippers getting the bucket. There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now here's Carey. The 20-foot jumper, good.
And operating out of that pick and roll, he finds some space and calls his own number.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Remaining.
6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Good on the basket.
Showing up big time at the most important time.
There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Randolph in the posts. Jordan's there. It's off target. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's stolen by Vasquez. Allen. It's blocked.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
Carroll against Griffin. Now Jordan. Stolen by Randolph. Now Allen. Vasquez surveying the floor. Randolph inside. Guarded by Jordan. Jordan pulls it down. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Guarded by Vasquez.
Crucial points in this game. Remember that play.
And here's Vasquez. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. Can't get it. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven-point differential. Randolph inside. He's against Jordan, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Takes the 3. That one is off. On offense, here are the Clippers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Missed on the 3. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time